So we always often talk in media circles amongst my pals across Canada. Who was the most underrated NHL player of the 1970s? Well, if I told you this skater basically put up some devastating numbers over 5 seasons, scoring nearly 200 goals, hit 50 points, hit 50 goals once and 100 points once, you're going to say, whoa, that's a guy with the Bruins or a guy with the Maple Leafs or the Canadiens. No, far from it. We're going to talk about the peculiar case, and I still wonder if why he's still not getting recognition for the great player he was, Jean Pronovost. Now, Jean-Joseph Denis Pronovost, born December 18, 1945, played right wing for the majority of his career with his iconic squad, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Atlanta Flames, and the Washington Capitals. Now, he was given up by Boston, along with John Arbor, for the Penguins' 1969 first-round draft pick. Fortunately, it became only Frank Spring and cash. But Pronovost ended up being one of the most consistent goal scorers of the 1970s. Now, the Penguins of 1967-68 needed a little shot of offense, and he got that with Pronovost. Now, he first came to major prominence with the Victoriaville Bruins of the QJHL. He also skated with the Memorial Cup with them in '64. And again, we talked about Clem Tremblay and the other players in the Niagara Falls system. He played in '65 with the Niagara Falls, scoring 30 goals in 54 games. And Memorial Cup, he accumulated 19 points in the playoffs. '66 with the Flyers again, he had 18 goals, and he eventually went to Boston's affiliate squad, the Oklahoma City Blazers, in '67, getting 45 points in 68 games. '68, again with the Blazers, he put up good numbers again, 25 goals and 50 points in 49 games. First season with Pittsburgh, 41 points, gave an indication, and just like Steve Shutt, his goal totals improved year after year. He went from 20 goals in 1970 to 72 in 1930 to 74 with 40 in 74, then 52 in 1976. And this was augmented, of course, ladies and gentlemen, by his great teammate, Pierre LaRouche. The Pittsburgh Penguins, ladies and gentlemen, of the mid-1970s had offense to burn. Now, the only problem that Pittsburgh had was getting playoff success past the first round. Although he did make it to the quarterfinals in '75, it wasn't really meant to be, and eventually were eliminated in the second round. Now, Pronovost found his fortunes changing in '79 when the Flames picked him up. Actually, he was traded to Pittsburgh for Greg Shepard, of all people, a fellow former Bruin. And he was eventually sold to Washington by Calgary. He was with the Flames program on July 1st, 1980. Now, his full season with Washington, last full season, he had 22 goals, 58 points, and he shifted time between Hershey and Washington in '82. 35 goals in Hershey, but his big league career ended with only 1 goal in 10 games with Washington in '82. See, the two milestones that we thought he was going to meet, the 1,000 games and 400 goals, he had every opportunity to reach that in '82, but bad luck and bad timing, as we like to say. Now, with Pittsburgh, for me, the season really stands out with 76, like 52 goals, 52 assists. He should have been on the All-Star team, or first or second that year, but Pittsburgh didn't have a big media control. But what really stood out for me, ladies and gentlemen, when Canada re-entered the International World Championship picture, he really put Canada back on the map. They should have won a bronze medal in '77, but unfortunately beating Czechoslovakia in their final game wasn't enough, because Sweden passed him for second place. He had 4 points in the '77 World Championships. But '78, Canada sent over a much stronger team that year. The players that didn't make the playoffs. And what happened with that, what was Pittsburgh's loss, was Team Canada's gain. He had 5 points in the set of 10 with 2 goals and 3 assists. Now, 77 was a late call-up for Pronovost to Team Canada because he had lost in the first round, but he made a huge difference. Now, he did serve as captain of the Penguins and the Atlanta Flames for each one season, and of course in Calgary his C was taken over by the great Brad Marsh. So he is also well known for coaching numerous Quebecois teams over the years, including the Shawinigan Cataracts of the Q from 94 to 96, the Quebec Raphael of the IHL in 97, and the Noranda Huskies of the Q in 2001. Now, he's on the Ring of Honor at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. He's also a member of the Trib Total Media Penguins All-Time Team and the Pittsburgh Penguins Hall of Fame. Now, his off-ice activities have also brought him to the Lord. He's known in hockey circles as being a very active born-again Christian, and also worked at the Emmanuel Christian School in Dorado-des-Amos in the West Island of Montreal. Now, he's currently retired and living in Calgary with his wife, where they attend Rocky Mountain Calvary Chapel. Now, distinction too as well, he is part of that great Pronovost bloodline, as his brothers Marcel and Claude had great NHL careers. So that's the legend of Jean Pronovost, and we're going to do follow-ups on a Pronovost family like we did with the Bordelots. And, Quebecois brothers, they should have their own book, ladies and gentlemen, just like the Sutters have their own kind of story. But it's quite amazing. Such small families and such big talent, as we say. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.